My name is Wayne McKinney. I was born and raised in Providence, Rhode Island. I was raised with my brother in just a single parent home with just my mother. My father was incarcerated until I was 25. My stepdad came in later in my life when I was a kid. But ultimately, I'm trying to show you the blueprint of how sports can raise you as a young man. I began playing basketball when I grew up in a daycare center called John Hope Sentiment House. My mom worked all the time, so it was always just me and friends and my brothers. Ultimately, created friends that I have for life, which I now know as a brotherhood. Growing up in these programs, it helped build me to who I am now. These programs at a younger age gave life lessons that we value now. It helped give us a lane and a purpose. Being in those programs helped me form structure. The most iconic times I had during my childhood was actually playing sports. Like the losses became actually wins in life because you learn from them. You know how to work in a team environment, you know how to talk to people, you find out everybody's not alike, but there's also a way that you can connect that to life now. All of this stuff is a conclusion to what sports builds, that blueprint. And there's a lot of kids out there that's just like me who don't have their fathers, and sometimes who don't even get a stepdad that steps in and you get that kind of father figure, and sometimes you might not draw towards them, but in the right state of heart, and you come to find out eventually when you grow older how that helps you just having that father figure. So if you don't have that father figure, when you can get into sports, you can always have that father figure with a coach, a mentor, someone who's better than you, a bigger brother. Those kind of people want what's best for you, and that's not the same thing as sometimes your neighborhood friends or sometimes the kids you think are your friends that are where you live. So you have to really get into that mind state of, all right, I want to go there, but how? So the kids around you, your peers, the ones that's in the sports program build that brotherhood for you. They give you the right means and the right help in order for you to obtain that. Sports is not just a game. To me, it's a blueprint of life. And I also wanted to lead the next person into thinking that sometimes our circumstances don't make us, they don't define us, and we don't have control over what our parents or what parent is there. But sports is something you can look forward to into building you and giving you the blueprint into becoming a man. Sometimes a lot of us as minorities grow up into environments that can easily make us worse. Jumping into sports or team-like structured programs give you that edge in order to stay away from those areas. I started with sports and it still pulls me in. So it's not just, okay, age 2 to 18 that is just sports. It creates college opportunities. You get to go to school for free. Sports is dynamically universal. It's global. People around the world play sports. People around the world get jobs in sports. Sports can help you obtain other goals in life. It's just like a passion. It's a piece in life. Me as a cinematographer, I don't feel as though when I'm shooting sports, I'm working, because it's a passion. It's something I enjoy doing. It's something that I can work weekends, nights, days, holidays, overnights. It doesn't matter. It gives me that peace to be around that environment, just to know that it's bigger than me. Working as a sports videographer, I also see the growth in kids. I see them growing from middle school to high school to even college. I see the maturity. I see the little things that build you up as a person. One game, one day, just take everything once at a time. It'll bring out results. For all the kids that don't understand what sports can do, or maybe for all the young minority kids who don't have a father or who has a single parent at home, and you feel as though you can use a brother, a brotherhood, a sister, a sisterhood, sports can get you that and build you. It's the blueprint that I would say to life. This story isn't about becoming a star. It's gradually about becoming a man. The game doesn't just change lives, it builds them.